some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Glad to have you with us at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, home to the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Middle Tennessee Blue. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Cincinnati's offense will take the first swing of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point, and I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Completion to the right, and they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
But you got to keep winning. Now, when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Running it to the right. Creates a little space. There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Quick with the spin move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Blue Raiders offense will go to work for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Wide receiver going in motion. Smith wants to throw. Spins away from the defender. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. Got enough for the first down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bearcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to pass. It's Gray. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's got an open man. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Northwestern.
Fires to the big fella.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on for us. Catch in the middle, it's Graham. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Smith dropping to pass. Finds a man in the middle. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Soft spot in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds a man on the left. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Going for the marker on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll try the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Looking to throw, it's Gray. He lofts one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. He leaves it with his back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Makes the quick grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Bearcats with the 1st and 10.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Gray. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and goal. Into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Hit as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. What a disappointment. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Gets it out fast. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Smith dropping to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Lets it fly on the move. He's got it. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Between the uprights, it's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. A very conservative approach here, just taking the knee and heading to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
The Bearcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Mason. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field.
Right here, one time.
Running back searching for a hole. Makes his man miss. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Graham. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Smith wants to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. It's Graham. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Working on the right. Ran through the tackle. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Touchdown, MTSU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Georgia State is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Old Dominion. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football.
Fires one high and deep. Snatches it on the right. Finds some room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for you.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. He'll do it himself. Hard running there. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Smith dropping to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Tight end finds a soft spot. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Gray. Here's the pressure. Had to get rid of it quickly. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And that is no good. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Finds his tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. This time it's complete.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Smith wants to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. To the air on second down. Makes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They've been able to move the ball, but the kicker has let them down. They've had missed field goals, and you wonder now if you get in plus territory, you just go for it on fourth down. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Bearcats in the hurry up.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive, even when you've got the lead.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bearcats! You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. The Bearcats will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Gray. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. He'll keep it himself. Makes a man miss. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, you know, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running it.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give and tick, 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 tick. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try to pop the draw. Sweet cut there. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Touchdown, Bearcats! And the punishment has been extended. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Troy has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 21 over Southern Miss.
Leaves it with the running back.
Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Out of the shotgun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Bearcats will kick it away to start. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense has the ball first today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Rushes on him, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Right on the money. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And coaches and players, a lot of times, they call it instincts. But it's just a knack. It's just a feel. It's something that's inside of you. And this guy consistently feels where the ball's going. That's interception number 8 on the season.
Now this offense is back on the field. The give to the tailback. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Fires to the middle. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Handoff from the shotgun. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the back. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Throwing right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Dropping back, it's Gray. Swings it out to the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He's got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Bearcats want to move quickly. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Into the house. Touchdown, Cincinnati! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Fellas, happy Thanksgiving wishes to you once again. The Egg Bowl is up for grabs between Ole Miss and Mississippi State. And check this out. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from DK Metcalf to A.J. Brown, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge today. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on a low roll.
There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bearcats! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Quick pass on the jet motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Jackson will throw. Fires to the big fella. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The sure hands, it's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Bearcats. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Floats it out in space. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now.
Turning it on! Just a short pass to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Fires to the middle. It's complete. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action, 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Jackson will throw. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Good timing on the quick out. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too.
There he goes. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Working that left side now. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Bringing the heat. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Slithers into space. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Jackson gonna throw it. Setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They get to him as he throws. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. He's got it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Finding open areas. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll ride the hot hand.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Reels it in down the left side. Off to the races. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Once he got some room, it was over. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Jackson will throw. And it's his 4th interception of the game.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Bearcats! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. When you're ready to break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. He's got him.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Jackson gonna throw it. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Bearcats! How about this defense taking one back to to the house.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Going right to work up top. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Jackson will throw. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The kick is on its way. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And there he goes. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the grab. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flips it out to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Jackson gonna throw it. Finds his man. It's Williamson. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw again. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick catch on third down. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll go up top on second and short. Fires to the big fella. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw, it's Gray. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Here's the handoff. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback running on the draw. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. From the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Galladay. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pass rush. He is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Wants to bring it back, and they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. But you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. At the 20, he's got space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Off play action. Quickly complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Bearcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats! And that might be a dagger. They've pushed the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Trying play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the RPO, complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Dropping back, it's Gray. It's complete to the right. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th. Hunt is on its way. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. It's a fumble on the play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And the Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. Just needs a crack to get a return. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. One more play to pad the stats. From the gun. Give on the inside. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like
They've battled all regular season in the competitive Conference USA, and now it's time to crown a champion. The Conference USA Conference Championship game. Hello and welcome to M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens here in Baltimore, Maryland. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the Conference Championship trophy. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Cincinnati's offense will get the first swing today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
QB bootlegs here. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Off the play fake on first down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Back in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Gray. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Graham behind the line. It's Anderson. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
No huddle now for the offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Tight end makes the grab. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Bearcats. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Gets some space around the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Bears will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Joyner. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Dropping back, it's Gray. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Looks like the Bearcats looking to run some tempo here.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Stiff arms his way to a decent game before they get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab made by the tight end. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. The Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Looking to throw it again. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He'll run out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The quick juke. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The Bears pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Well, Kirk, Cincinnati has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And there's the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Powers through.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we've got a 4th down.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. As the 1st down is still going. Breaking tackles and going. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. And the Bearcats will crank up the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
He breaks free.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. To the air, it's Gray. Short pass finds the tight end. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, and he can't make the catch across the middle. It'll bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught with the back behind the line of scrimmage. Running with purpose. Brought to the turf, but made the 1st man miss on the way to the 1st down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! The Bearcats trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back out on the field again. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw over the middle. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's Joyner. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And completion makes it 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. The tight end has got it. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Makes a quick grab. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a man. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Makes the grab. It's Jones. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Don't get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. 1st down and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like the Bearcats with 1st and 10 here. Throwing up play action. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. Scanning the field. It's Gray. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bearcats.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Quarterback still with the football. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Conference USA Championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the second half of the CUSA Championship.
The Bearcats will kick this deep to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Offense on the field to take over. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go. Going back to all reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. On third down, he drops to throw. That pass is batted away. Incomplete. The Bears will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Here's the handoff. A change of direction.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So after the incompletion, it's second down. He decides to keep it here.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Throws to the tight end. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Bearcats will have to punt this one away. And this will be fair caught about the 15. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. 2nd down. Looking to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught by the receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a quarterback keeper. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The Bears will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Oh, it's a reverse. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Bearcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Receiver in motion now. They'll ride the back again here. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass. It's Gray. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? We can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Joyner. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Bears look to keep this drive moving. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. On 1st down, it's play action. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. 1st down here for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Well, Kirk, it's Cincinnati in front at the moment. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And the single back takes the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? Applying for the touchdown on the right side. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pass complete on the crosser. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And he keeps it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity. And they'll use the ground game here. Fights through a tackle. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They finally corral him at the 1. Looks like the Bearcats hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. It's a draw. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The Bears pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. That's good for a 1st down near the 40. And the Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled, but 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass rush closing in. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've achieved a goal. They've made their case. Now it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do to see if they're going to get that college football playoff invite. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Cincinnati Bearcats taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Bringing it out, it's Lawrence. And they tackle him at the 8, so the offense starts backed up on this possession. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense is up first today. And now a brand new start in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage, just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
With the catch, it's Sharp. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Sun Devils will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. The Bearcats offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
The Bearcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Takes off in a bootleg. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Bearcats will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a first down. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. 2nd down after that previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Fighting off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. The Bearcats will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looks like the Bearcats pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
To throw, it's Gray. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. It's Gray. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. The Bearcats come to the line in a hurry-up.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick dart to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Running with purpose. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this 1st quarter. Well, Kirk, Cincinnati has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's sharp. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. They try to sneak it for the 1st. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. A much-needed counter-punch delivered. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Dropping back, it's Gray. He bought some time, now lets it go. Finds his man, it's Jones. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Bearcats looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Some hard running there through a tackle. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. It's a keeper. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Gives it to the back. Makes a nice move there. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. The Bearcats come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's reeled in. It's Jones. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Tight end goes in motion. To throw, it's Gray. Nice grab. It's Johnson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He's running out of time here. That's caught. It's Jones. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He knocks it through with confidence.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff will be a return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They'll hand it off. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. One more play before they head to the locker room. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Lawrence. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Over the middle, it's Johnson. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. Looks like the Bearcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's a jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Play action here on first down. The ball is picked off. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And the Sun Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Bearcats hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Back to throw. It's Bray. Pass complete on a crossing route. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. And the Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. The Bearcats looking to keep this drive moving.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
The sure hands. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The offense going with the hurry up.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils will have to kick it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch made at the 35. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. Looks like the Bearcats will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Gray. Catch made over the middle. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Back to throw again. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He gets loose. Oh, what a move. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quarterback keeps the football. He moves the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. And the Bearcats come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job.
Ball is loose. Who can recover? The offense has it and still going.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Gray. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Bringing pressure. Looking deep to the right side. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Bearcats will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt of the game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Out past the 30. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Offense comes out to start this drive. Ball handed to the running back. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. The ball is out right near the goal line. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, you're trailing in a game like this in the second half, an opportunity in the red zone at the very least to get a field goal, hopefully a touchdown. The most important aspect is ball security. You got to take care of the football, and instead, they cost themselves a possession.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Sun Devils looking to keep this drive rolling. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Receiver makes the catch, and he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Looking to throw again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Chris, what in the heck is going on here? These guys are playing with the lead, and that is now 2 interceptions here in this fourth quarter. They're doing everything they can to allow the opponent to get back into this game.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. This playoff game and keeping those championship dreams alive might come down to this possession. Can they produce some points? He finds some space. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Looks like the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Back to pass. It's Gray. Quick throw to the left. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Bearcats will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. The crowd is loud, hoping for a fourth down stop. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with this defense on fourth down. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the quarterback will take a knee. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.